Welcome to season number 3 here in the Marshall Thundering Herd Dynasty. We had a big off season, and it started with the move to a brand new conference in the Big 12. This entire series, we have been building up to go to the ACC, but the Big 12 seem like the better move right now because I think the Big 12 is going through a resurgence and a lot of teams are really good right now. We will not be the only team transferring to the Big 12. Louisiana also will be moving over. They have become kind of a little bit of a rival in this series. So who do we have to play with going into this season? Well, we start with our captain, Cole Pennington. Going into his senior year, he did not improve much over the offseason, but he is back as the starter. He does have a new guy to hand the ball off to in true freshman Dylan Gilliam, a true power back, and he is going to be a guy that's going to get us those tough yards, something we were missing a year ago. Then we add some new receivers and really try to find a new identity with this receiving core. We decided to add more speed in the offseason to DeJuan Whitehead, who was our one speed guy along with Chuck Montgomery in the slot, but Whitehead can really take the top off of the defense with 97 speed. He is our leading returner at receiver. He scored 6 scores last year. We did see some improvement in some guys like Jaden Gordon, who went from a 57 overall to a 71, almost maxing out his ability, by the way, all in one offseason. We added Tracy Augustine, a true freshman, has good size, has good speed. He will be all over the field. We also added Brandon Spadell, who is 95 speed, along with some other guys we added to the core as well. Our offensive line improved. Keon Canada went from a 67 or 68 all the way up to an 81 over a redshirt season. So he is a redshirt freshman now at left guard. We added an offensive tackle and 4-star commitment Lloyd Thurman. He has the PA shield at a gold, and I love abilities. They have definitely impact on the game. Then we go to the defensive side of the ball. Michael Green had 14.5 sacks a year ago, but I think the question was, who's going to be there to help him get pressure? Well, we had a big offseason with our defensive ends. Zach Traylor, Jacarius Clayton, Payloni Franklin, all are in the 80s now. But right now, I think in practice and what I've seen overall-wise and rating-wise, Zach Traylor looks like the number 1 edge rusher opposite of Michael Green, so he will get the start. At linebacker, what I want to see going into this season is real improvement as far as making plays. And Patrick Kamalu is going to be a guy that's going to play this year. He redshirted last year. He was an athlete tight end. Now he's a linebacker. I really like him. Another guy to look out for is David Hardwick. He has a good speed. He can analyze plays quickly. And he also is a sure tackler. At cornerback, we're going to see some new faces, and it's going to be a rotation, but one guy that had a major offseason was Rayshawn Knight. He goes up to one of the highest overalls on the team at 81, but he is a little slower, so we're going to have to analyze that. But we do add some new starters at safety, led by true freshman 4-star Jason Keener, who will be all over the field. I plan on using him in a big way. And then Nicholas Reed, who played a little bit last year but was not a starter. He finally gets his opportunity to play, and he has that platinum house call, and so does Corey Myrick. Corey Myrick had a good offseason, not really improving ratings-wise, but did add that platinum house call. So hopefully we do see some interceptions this year. We finally get to play our rivals in Appalachian State, which is pretty funny. We've been in the same conference with them and have not played them at all. They are led by E.J. Colson, along with Dom Vick, Kamani Alexander. You got to figure this is going to be a team that's going to run the football. They are kind of a questionable team at this point in the series. They finished with the 2nd worst record in the Sun Belt, but I made it a point to play them this year because we had not played them in the past, especially being our rivals. So we'll see what happens in this game. Rivalry games are always tough, but they do have a good cornerback group led by 2 seniors, so we're going to have to watch it. They kind of have the upper advantage right now as far as us passing the football and them stopping the pass. So we go into this year with Liberty's playbook. Let's get this season underway. as here is Brandon Spadell, the freshman out of Tennessee, back to receive the opening kickoff, and he fights forward to the 27. And here is Cole Pennington in his final year leading this offense, 82 overall, and the senior looking to have a big season and lead his team in the first year in the Big 12. The first pass is out to the left side, looking for DeJuan Whitehead, and Whitehead was going to run for a long time right there. That was a big miss early on. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff, and this is Brian Santana, who also had a big offseason. He improved quite a bit as our pass-catching option. 3rd and 3 now. Pennington in the pocket under pressure, gets hit on the throw, incomplete, and it's a 3-and-out to start this season. So here is E.J. Colson, the quarterback here for the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and he hands off to his lead back, Dom Vick, for a few yards. 3rd and 2 this time. Vick running in motion. They throw out to left side. This one's caught, and it's Franklin Barrett for the first down to about the 48-yard line. Quick first down here is another screen pass out to Barrett again. Good play call by Appalachian State up the sideline, and they will pick up the first down on that catch and run. So here they are just outside the red zone. This is a quick throw to the left side, and that is a catch by the tight end Javante Connor. Inside the 25 now at the 22. It's now a 3rd and 4. Colson in the pocket under pressure, and that is a big-time hit from new pass rusher, and you're going to see a lot of them, to be honest with you, but that one is Zach Traylor. He gets the hit on the quarterback. So 3-0, and here is Pennington throw into an open man, and he misses him. Oh my goodness, 2 big misses from Pennington. Maybe just a little bit rusty coming into this season. Trey Allen was the intended target. Here is the big power back in the game, Dylan Gilliam. He gets his first carry, breaking a tackle, and he gets to the first down marker. And that is the excitement that he's going to bring. He's going to break a lot of tackles this year. He's tough to bring down. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That is caught, and that is number 17, like I pointed out earlier, Jaden Gordon, coming off of a huge redshirt season. Here's a quick throw on the orbit screen. This is caught by DeJuan Whitehead, and he picks up 7. You run kind of the same concept the other way, this time hanging off to Gilliam, and he fights forward for the first down. So 1st and 10 across the 50 now. Here is Pennington getting hit on this throw, and he threw back shoulder that time to number 86, who returns as our starting tight end. That is Aiden Steinfeld, as he goes right back to him on the next play, and that is a gain of 9. Handoff this time. Gilliam only gets 1. All he needed was 1. He does convert the first down. Another quick throw this time, and it's going to be the backup tight end, Nick Hollings, the transfer. And I believe he transferred from Louisiana, or no, maybe it was Houston. I'm not really sure. So now we're just at the edge of the red zone. Here's a throw to the right side. It's a wide open Aiden Steinfeld. Touchdown. What a second drive and an answer from the Appalachian State opening field goal. And here we go. We're back here in Marshall. And it's 7-3. And now we start the second quarter. Here is Colson now running a little read option, this time breaking a tackle. And that is Leon Hart Jr., who missed the tackle right there. He's going to be getting a lot of playing time, but this year it's going to be more competitive at linebacker. 2nd and 12. Here's a middle screen call, this time caught. And that is a new player you're going to see on this defense, number 32, Jason Keener. He has his jersey tucked, as that's a good indicator if you want to recognize players on the field. Here's a dump-off pass, and that's a tackle. Ashton Heflin, the sophomore linebacker, with the tackle. So here is Brandon Spadell back to receive this punt now, and this is a juke move to the outside. He's got speed. You're not going to catch him, and he is going to score. Brandon Spadell, the freshman. Whoa. He is explosive. A juke to the outside, making a man miss, and then just using that speed in the open field. Nobody is going to catch him when he's got some distance like that between the defense. So now 14-3, and there is the first sack of the game. Zach Traylor who gets to the quarterback. And now it is a 3rd and 8. Draw play, tackle in the backfield, and it's Michael Green back to wreaking havoc here in Season 3. So 1st and 10, pressure that time, and Pennington does get a hit on the throw. That is Lloyd Thurman who actually gave up that pressure. Here is Santana with the carry. Only a gain of 1. So now here we go, 3rd and 9. We got to learn to convert these now with these new weapons. Here's a throw, and this one's almost intercepted. Falls to the ground. Aiden Steinfeld, the intended target. So here's App State now back on offense, running the football, and they will pick up the first down. Kamani Alexander with the carry. Looks like Dom Vick is a little shaken up. He comes out of the game. Here is a handoff, Alexander, and he picks up a few yards on that carry. So here is a handoff this time, Alexander, and another first down here for the Mountaineers. They're across the 50. Here's a double reverse this time, and a good tackle. It's Zach Traylor again. He's got 4 tackles for loss so far. We're not even at halftime. And now here is a penalty this time on App State. So now it's coming back. And now it's a 3rd and 12 at this point. Here is a screen pass set up, and it's perfectly blocked. Good play call, and a first down. Plays like that are absolutely devastating, by the way. Here is more pressure. This time getting to the quarterback is number 48, Keyshawn Lamont. He is a redshirt sophomore, so he's going to be on this defense for the next few years. 3rd and 14 this time. Colson takes off, and he's got space inside the 5. Goal to go. Plays like that just kill you as a defense. Here's a screen pass, or maybe just a dump-off pass to the running back. That one loses a couple, and that's Jaden Yates on the tackle, the senior. 3rd and goal at the 4. Can we come up with a stop? Colson throws across his body to the back of the end zone, and it is out of bounds for the tight end Connor. And they will have to settle for 3 here, but it's wide to the right. An odd angle for a field goal right there. And Appalachian State gives us an opportunity to score before half. Here's RPO action out to Brandon Spadell. He tries to get to the outside. He's got unbelievable speed. And he picks up the first down, 1st and 10 at the 30. Pennington loads up, throws this one deep for Spadell, and he drops it. Oh my goodness, what a perfect throw by Pennington. But luckily we get the roughing the passer call, but that was probably 6. 1st and 10 again. Pennington out of the pocket, buying time, throwing at the last second, and he finds Steinfeld downfield for the first down grab. Pennington can't really move that well, but he does enough there. Here's a throw to the end zone, looking for Steinfeld, and he does not go up and get it like he wanted to. But we do have an opportunity to add 3 here before half, and this kick is short. 45 yards out, and remember, we have a different kicker now. That's Gary Shoemaker, Will Shoemaker. He is a redshirt freshman. He's a lot different than Reese Veerhoff as a kicker. We have to get used to him as well. So here we are, second half action, 14-3. It's a rivalry game, so you know it's going to be close. But we'll see what happens here in the second. Here's Colson throwing out to the left side. That one is caught. That is a tackle by, I believe, number 27, Leon Hart Jr. in coverage. Handoff back to Dom Vick, who checks into the game, and there's the stop before the first down marker. So we do get a quick 3 and out here to start the second half. And here is Brandon Spadell, who's already ran one back. He receives a kickoff here. He jukes to the outside. Spadell, he gets ahead of steam. He gets around the punter and around another defender. Down the sideline. The 10. Touchdown. What a return by Brandon Spadell. His second score of the game. 21-3. So here is Colson throwing out to the left side. Dom Vick, and look at the defense. And wow, swarming right there for a loss of 1. Colson throwing to the middle of the field, and this time converting. That is number 43 with the tackle, Maxwell Odum. You're going to see him play quite a bit at cornerback. There is a nice tackle by Jason Keener, but a gain of 9, fouled up by Dom Vick. A big carry. He's falling forward, and he picks up the first down. At the 48, pressure on Colson, and a good job that time by the defense generating some pressure. And now it is 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out to left side, and another catch and run for a first down. They like to use these RPOs quite a bit, as you can see. Franklin Barrett with the catch and first down. Now in comes the third string running back. They run one of those double reverses again. It's a pass, and this time the disciplined defense. How about the impressive play that time by Jason Keener, the freshman? Colson now under pressure, trying to scramble, and it is Corey Myrick who is there, and that's actually officially a sack. 3rd and 10 now. Colson throwing to the right side, and that's a killer. Connor picks up the first down. Barely enough. So here they are just on the edge of the red zone. This time Colson rolls, throws, and he's got his man again. A lot of short passes here for Appalachian State. They're not really trying to go downfield. Here's a throw to the right side, knocked away. Amir Foster, who seems like he hasn't showed up since season 1, but he's been the starter at cornerback this entire series. 4th and 3 handoff. It's Dom Vick. Nobody was home in the middle of the field on that play. Now they're inside the 5. Colson scrambling, throwing, touchdown. Grant Tucker scores. And Appalachian State makes this a ball game now. 10-21, down by 2 scores. Back to the running game here for Marshall. Here is Dylan Gilliam breaking a tackle, and he falls forward, even rides the back of a defender, and it is a first down. So here we go, Gilliam this time breaking a tackle, and once again a tough gain of 7. So here is Pennington this time. Gilliam fighting again. Another tough 3. And this is what I like. At least we can lean on some run game here now in Season 3. Here's a throw across the middle. That's dropped. That's DeJuan Whitehead, who did not improve his hands over the offseason at all. I was surprised. Here is Gilliam again. We needed 6. We only got 4, and now it is 4th and 2. We're going to allow him to go for this one. We have Gilliam here in the backfield now. But here we run a little trickery, dumping it off to the backup tight end. That's number 36, the transfer, Nick Hollings. But a flag on the play, holding on the new starter at left guard, Keon Canada. And that one sucks because we have to now punt it away. Wow, a big first down negated. And here's App State back on the field. Here's a screen pass right now to number 22. And that is Franklin Barrett for a first down. He's been busy quite a bit today as their slot guy. Dom Vick with the carry, and that one is a big gain. The freshman Jason Keener takes the wrong route to the football, and that is a first down. Another screen pass this time out to another receiver of theirs. Everybody's touching the ball for them. That time it's Dexter Cox for a gain of 9. Now here is Colson in the pocket, throwing deep across the middle, and he's got his man, Derek Wilkins, the freshman. And he's inside the 5 now, and it's goal to go at the 1. Here is Dom Vick this time in the game. Colson keeps it. It's a touchdown. And now App State down by just 4. And we'll see if, wow, they're going to go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game, and a bad throw by Colson, but he had Franklin Barrett open, and he tried to one-hand it. 21-16, so now a 5-point game. Here is the freshman Courtney Lyles in the game, and he throws a little RPO out on the screen pass. Lyles decides to stay in the game here, handing it off to Dylan Gilliam, running over a defender, by the way, and picking up a gain of 5. It looks like the offense is going to try to run the ball more on this drive. Here is a throw out to the backup tight end. Once again, the transfer has gotten 3 catches today. Maybe that's a trend you're going to see this year. The tight ends are going to be involved. Here's a throw out to the freshman, Brandon Spadell. across the 50, and our left tackle, Christian Richer, gets injured on that play. And now Lyles still in the game here for the offense. As you see, the clock is running down. Here is Lyles throwing to the sideline. He's got, once again, Jaden Gordon and a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be another holding call on Keon Kennedy. Make that 2 today on the new starter at guard. And now we have a third and very, very long, 3rd and 19 to be exact. Here is Lyles pressured. He just dumps it off short to Aiden Steinfeld, and we do have to punt this away. So 5-point lead here. About 50 yards to go here for App State. Here's a quick throw and a good play. Amir Foster was there for the pass breakup. And now it is a 3rd and 7. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in this game. Running Dom Vick in motion. This is Colson in the pocket getting flushed out, and he gets run down. It's a sack. Michael Green and Keyshawn Lamont get to him. And they have to punt it away and trust their defense. Here is Santana with the carry, and it looked like maybe there's some confusion on that handoff as Lyles remains in the game, and they send the cover 0 blitz, and Lyles goes down at the 2. He remains in the game now for a 3rd and 20. Lyles steps up in the pocket. He takes off, picks up a block, and does get downfield, but there's a flag on the play and another holding call. This time it's Lloyd Thurman, and this one happens in the end zone. So a safety for the defense, and now it is just a 3-point game. We have to trust our defense again here. 18-21. Here's a deep shot downfield and a catch and a first down. E.J. Colson puts it right on the money. Now at the 30, dump off pass, the backup running back, and a good tackle that time by number 43, Maxwell O'Doom. Now it is 2nd and 9, 1:15 to go. Here is Colson in the pocket. He gets sacked. The ball's on the ground, picked up by Michael Green, and he might score. Yes, he will. Touchdown. Michael Green, and now the new pass rusher opposite of him, Zach Traylor, have just made plays today. And in his first game starting, too. It's going to be fun to watch these two play. 28-18 now. 4th and 9 now with the game on the line. This is over. App State comes into Marshall, but how about the freshman Tim Ramesh getting in for the final play? And he makes a play. Our pass rush is going to be scary this year, and that's one thing I'm looking forward to, really, the improvement with the pass rush, because we did not force many turnovers last year, and I think getting after the passer is going to be the first step to getting more interceptions like we saw back in season number 1. Obviously, in season 1, we saw Amir Foster and Corey Myrick both go for 6 interceptions, and then followed up by a 2-interception season by Myrick, and then a 0-interception season by Foster. So I definitely want to do that more. The run game was something that I did want to make an emphasis coming into year number 3, and I think it's going to be a work in progress. We got to figure out how to use Dylan Gilliam, because we know he's a power back, very, very different from what we've kind of done in the past. But our pass rush was real today. We had some real pressure, including that big sack fumble at the end of the game. That was a lot of fun. How about Zach Traylor, though? First game starting, 5 TFLs. You do not see that every day. Dom Vick, though, true freshman running back, was really, really good. So I'm glad that, we had that game that we had, because I was very, very encouraged walking away from that. Even though it was App State and they aren't the greatest team, I definitely wanted to make it a point to come out here with some intensity on defense. I did discover one thing that I do want to change in that game, and it's putting Jason Keener in the slot. I just feel like he makes a lot more plays there. He's going to play free safety when, there's 2 cornerbacks on the field, but when there's 3, he's going to play in the slot because he's just a much faster guy. He can also tackle very well, and he's just quick to diagnose and get after the ball, especially with that 91 speed. So then that means Julian Watford is going to probably play some free safety. He was the freshman, the local kid. We're going to play a couple of freshmen here at safety early on in this series. And then at receiver, I do want to get some other guys involved. We didn't see Tracy Augustine as much as I wanted to see him, and that was mainly because of just how the game was flowing. We were trying to get the ball to, Dewan Whitehead, to Spadell because he was hot. I definitely just wanted to spread the ball around, and also the tight ends were more involved than what I initially thought they would be. But the plan going forward is to get, Augustine and Spadell involved. Spadell is very, very raw with his route running, but if we get him some of these bubble screens and some of these middle screens and maybe even some of those deep routes, he could do some damage. So next episode, we enter Big 12 conference play. Very, very exciting here for the series. Can't wait to see what we look like versus Houston, and we are at home. So that is going to be probably a packed house here in West Virginia. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.